Good morning. Did you say it with me? Good morning. Nah, but Polo G was on Polo G just dropped. You know how that go, and then he was on Akademiks little podcast. So I want to see what he was saying. I want to see what he got to say about his family. I ain't gonna lie, cause it's not that they holding him back, but they be tweaking. Well, like y'all still associated with my man. My man's not dropping music, and y'all out here wilding. You feel me? I gotta calm down for my dog. And what else? Issue with DJ Vlad. Family drama. His thoughts on Kai. I want to know what he think about the streamers and stuff, cause as we know, the game is changing, bro. Like them niggas go on Kai stream, them niggas go on Adin stream, them niggas want to go on their streams to get the promotion out. They don't want to. It's just not the same. They want to make trailers with Kai and Adin and stuff now. You know what I'm saying? To promote their albums. It's not the same, bro. So, and I want to be like that one day. So we gonna see that. My bad. I'm yapping.
Do you think that?
And then using his street instincts to maneuver through the industry. Oh yeah, I like that one. That's a great one. But we're gonna start off with family drama. I wanna hear what his family talking about. I ain't gonna lie. Let's hear what his family drama. Cause I feel like this is a big part of what's going on with Polo right now. We being
real. Some of the other things that happen, and obviously, there's a few things that happen to be criminal as open cases, so I don't expect you to comment on that at all.
What's his name? Anthony?
But have you changed how you moved? Or move around? One of the things was that you got caught with a weapon in New York City. Mm-hmm. Obviously, open case, you don't got to speak on that, but what I thought, I was like, man, this guy's one of the biggest artists out. Mm-hmm. He got to be moving with security. He got to have people in it. He has to have a team around him that, of course, you probably are in not necessarily inferior life, but you got to make sure you're safe. But has that changed how you move even with your team?
I don't really know.
This is what I was talking about.
I mean, just situations like that. You know what I mean? Have you changed how you and your team either move in terms of security or anything else? I don't know why I expected to hear a different answer. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that too much. Hey, I don't know if you can talk about this. The situation, we seen some shit on the ring camera.
Act be fed.
Apparently it was your sister and your mom going at it.
You gotta ask some questions.
You weren't I looked at the video. You weren't in it, but I've always said this is kind of the price of fame, right? You've given your siblings, you've given your family members a platform, and now anytime people anything they do, and again, these are problems that happen. Sister fight with brother, sister fight with sister fight with mom. But now everything is, that's Polo G's sister. That's Polo G's mom. How do you look at that situation, and do you gotta, I don't know, call a family meeting and be like, listen, this does hurt the bag a little bit because people all tie you to me?
There's definitely a conversation. I feel like throughout my career though, we always keep shit tight, or just always reconvene with each other about everything, or just coach each other through certain situations on how to go through shit, But it's possible for anything to go left, though. I feel like that's just one of them situations. I personally feel like it ain't nothing that I would read too much into, because I know my family better than anybody, and I feel like everybody got family issues.
My dudes was tweaking though. My dudes was tweaking. She popping at her daughter while she. Hey. That's just that Chicago. That's just the Chicago though. If she wasn't from Chicago, she probably wouldn't have shot. But hey, she was stretching at her daughter.
More so from that perspective than feeling like, it's the end of the world, because people see that my family can have problems and issues too.
Because everybody else family. So for you, you care about it more on the family side than, oh my God, you guys are hurting my brand. Yeah. Okay, that's a realistic way to look at it. So a lot of people looked at even, and this is one of the. I remember this got posted by everybody. This is back in the day, and I think some cop was messing with y'all, and your mom was pretty vocal and was like pretty much defending you. I think even your sister too. They were trying to lock you for something, some false shit, right? And I think a lot of people at that moment was just like, damn, that's dope. Like your family being there with you, you know they genuinely love you and they're standing up for you, right? Is that one of the reasons why, like, you know, it feels like you've never like left them behind in terms of like, you know, you as the rapper, but you're like, you know what, just look at me and don't look at my family.
You gotta realize, bro, he didn't, bro. He was a kid. He was a kid, bro. He was a kid when he got on, bro. That boy was a kid, bro. Like he can't leave his family. What he gonna do? Leave his family? And end up? He probably would have ended up you family. Bro, you need your family, especially when these boys be getting on 18, 17, 19, 20. Even now, me being 21, say I was to get on, 22, say I was to get on. You crazy, you think I'm leaving my mom. I'm gonna get a career together, put it on the other side of the door, or the house, boy. It's no reason at this point for me to leave. It's not even leaving this. Bro, if I want to leave, I can go get a hotel or something, bro. I'm gonna run this shit up with my mom. Why not? She ran it up with me her whole life. She deserve it all now, you know what I'm saying?
Probably like you're like, no. These my family
That's what
members.
it is, but they be so young.
Too.
It's not. You so young. It's not like, oh, I'm getting out the house now. It's let me fam.
I'm just a real family oriented person, and like what way I was raised is like that's something that we put before anything. We put family before anything. And the moment and second that I got my shining spotlight, I was willing and ready to put it on my family too. That's just the type of person I am. Just wanting to see my peoples do good. And like starting out, everybody had a hand in what I had going on. Like my pops was setting up my equipment on tour. My sister was my tour manager. My mama was my actual manager. I probably had my little brother playing hype man for me at certain shows. Like that's just the type of person I am. I want to see all my peoples winning and doing good and being with me if I'm doing something good. So like, you know, it'll inspire them.
Yeah, so pretty much, you're saying they were all part of your success. So like you just, for me, I look at it like this, and I wonder, have you ever looked at it like this? Because the more successful you get, they also become a target of other people, right? They become a target of people making up lies about him, maybe a baby mama or maybe
Man, I don't like, bro. That's so, bro. When was it cool to rock with folks' sisters, and when was that good, bro? When did niggas start letting that happen? Bro, when I was growing up, no, you ain't touching my sister. I'll fight you, like, real deal. Like, what? Y'all niggas crazy. Niggas would just be like, yeah, that's my dog, but he be rocking with your shit like what, man?
He's gonna be lying on them or trying to take advantage of them. And I know for me,
like, if I had a bad sister and, bro, you crazy? You think you gonna try to talk to my shit?
He like, and
I know
I
you.
feel like I
I'm gonna let you
for
talk to my
everything.
shit.
So whatever comes with it, I'm good with that. But like, I want to protect my mama, or I want to protect, like, you know, like my brother hit me about some shit. Like, yo, some random person text me, blah blah, and I was just like, yo, I get them threats every day, but like he never got them threats ever, so like I felt bad, you know what I mean? Like, have you ever had that mentality, or they've just kind of seen the experience with you, so it's not like something you gotta protect them from?
I ain't gonna lie, my family different. They can hold their own for sure. I don't feel like I gotta protect them for nothing. I just, like I say, I have my conversations with them to know, like, to be mindful of certain things. You know, like, especially with my siblings doing music, it'd be more so a criticism thing, like how to handle that. But like, all in all, I feel like they pretty smart. They can hold their own.
Oh, that's the worst. For one time, and I felt like I was almost reversing roles with my mom one time. She was in my comment section arguing with a fan, and I was just like,
yeah, you over whooping, my dude. You over whooping, boy. Chill. That ain't, man. Let that boy live.
Argue with a fan, because now I know how fans get. The fan gonna say something to you, and now I gotta get crazy. I heard your mom say before that, you know, when you guys were younger, she pretty much made sure that you guys didn't have to like do all these weird odd jobs, and she basically as a provider, like she was trying to make sure she did as much for you guys as possible. Is that something where you now look back and be like, damn, if if those sacrifices made for me, I gotta pay it back forward almost.
For
That's
sure,
how I look at my whole
1000%.
life.
My mama really stood 10 and taking care of us. Being primarily just taking care of us, making sure we were straight, like doing the best jobs that she can. So, of course, I feel like that's every like young black or young person period coming from my circumstances. They want to make sure they OG straight.
I lived my whole life
So that was definitely something in my mind as soon as
for
I
that woman.
got to where I was going.
How do you balance like egos of people around you though? Because here's the thing, sometimes you might everybody's getting certain type of shine, but now they might start feeling like, man, I'm a IG influencer now. I'm
I'm a YouTuber. I'm a reactor. I'm a content creator.
a super rapper
I'm an
manager
influencer.
mom now. You know what I mean? Like egos come into play, and those could clash. But also there's dynamics, right? You know what I mean? Shoot, your mom's your manager, so it's like your mom might be like,
Nigga
yeah,
acting
at the end of the day, you
out
my
loud.
son. Fuck what you talking about. You know what I mean? How do you deal with those things? Because you're still at the head of the entire business, and you gotta wear multiple hats.
Yeah, with that, I just check shit. Even a friend, anybody who working with me, just check a motherfucker where they fall short, though. And
Is that easy to do all the time though?
no, because sometimes them difficult conversations to have when you care about somebody.
Yeah,
but
it's your dog
you
or
definitely
something.
gotta check a motherfucker where they fall short all the time.
Would you fire somebody? Like, say it's one of your day ones, a nigga who used to be on the block with you. Say you got him in a role right now. He's somebody who help out on tour, but he fucking up. He might be not taking that serious, or this happens a lot. He might be like, man, I've been with Polo before all this shit, man. Like, man, I could slack off. Y'all niggas been doing y'all job, but I could slack off. That happens. So how do you have you ever had to have one of those kind of conversations? Cause that's the tough ones, because that's your man's and he's looking at you like, nigga, you've always talked to me as a friend. Now you talking to me as a boss.
That's what I would say. The hardest one would probably be a dog. I feel like you go talk to your family in a way, because you always talk to your family any type of way. But going to tell your dog, somebody you always looked at as your friend, now you trying to talk to him as like not even a boss, just bro, I need you to come on, bro. If we gonna do this together, bro, I can't have you doing it. You know what I'm saying? That'd probably be the hardest one.
Yeah, I ain't never really had to have them type of conversations with my homies. I feel like.
But like, yeah, hold on, I don't know what you're gonna say, but if your niggas really want to win, they really want to. If they really in it to win it, this conversation shouldn't be had.
Everybody, we like in that regard, we all on the same accord though.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, but
that's exactly what I just said. If niggas really in it to win it, bro, I shouldn't have to tell you nothing, or he shouldn't have to tell me nothing, or she shouldn't have to tell me that, bro. We should know. Come on, we got a life changing opportunity in our hands. Let's go for it.
if I had to, for sure, I'm gonna get rid of a motherfucker if I feel like they ain't helping the cause or hurting it. For sure.
You gotta see the team aspect in things, bro. Let's get to apology on maturation, matures, and using street instincts to maneuver through the industry.
I heard this being said about you before, that they done took Polo G out of the hood, but they ain't take the hood out of Polo G. Basically saying that some of your habits and behaviors of not only you, but people around you don't reflect like somebody who's up tens of millions of dollars. It reflects as somebody who is still in the hood, still operating like, their back's against the wall and it could go any day. Do you think that's accurate, or do you think that's overblown?
I feel like it's accurate to an extent. I don't think it's nothing wrong with still having a little trench in me, But I definitely operate with class. I feel like I ain't no out like ignorant though. Like I act like I got some sense. It's just when the opportunity presents itself, I'm gonna act a different way. But I don't come off as no like over tough nigga. That ain't never been my persona.
Does that come from? I was just sitting with Young and Ace recently, and I asked this question. I said, "Are you be paranoid, or?" And he said, "No, I'm not paranoid. I'm cautious."
Yeah, that's what I say. Cause that's what I would say. Like I am too. It's not that bro. I'm just trying to prevent nothing. But if I could prevent something happening, bro, I'm gonna do everything in my power. It's not being scared or nothing, bro.
Is it that? Because what you're
You
talking
just
about?
you grow up around or you just know so much stuff and you've seen so much stuff. It's like, bro, if I can prevent it, I'm gonna prevent it. I'm gonna be on my P's and Q's at all times. Things happen every day.
Instincts,
Yeah.
right? Like instincts that came up from you growing up and you surviving in that environment. But now that you have some shit that you could lose, and now you're a target. I guess that's what I'm saying. Like, are you like, damn, you're paranoid, or you're just like, let me just be cautious, like as I would be cautious as I was in the hood.
Yeah, cautious, apprehensive. I'm a person that's like every situation I walk into. That's how, no matter where I'm going, that's like my mindset.
Scan.
Like, those the type of people who live long, especially
Two
coming
eyes,
from where
one
we come
mouth.
from. When you get a little too loose or a little too cocky, a little too arrogant, that's how shit start going wrong. Not listening to your gut too.
Do you feel like that? Because now you're Polo G, the international superstar. People might see you on a picture. Do you think that makes you a little standoffish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because people might be like, "Hey, why you looking like? Why you looking like that? You know what I mean? Why you looking like he might do some shit to you know? Like people like to see their favorite celebrity smiling, like, yo, come on, let's take a picture, like kind of like with their guard down.
You gotta know Polo though.
That might make you, kind of look like you're standoffish. You ever thought about that?
Yeah. Now, in the beginning of my career, it's probably something I just learned, like to not act like that or not be so like hard all the time.
Why he hit you with that left with them rings on? Say goodbye.
No, so it's something that I learned through like experiences being around certain friends. Like I got my homie Tone right here with me. Like that's something that I learned from him. Just handshakes, look at somebody in their eyes, smile, and being more welcoming. Like not having so much standoffish energy, because that's just me having my guard up from where I come from.
Wait, so normally, if you were in Chicago, like if you don't do handshakes, like what would your demeanor be? So if I see you before all of this, I see you in Chicago, you don't know me, right? You don't know what type of time I'm on. How would your demeanor be? I'm trying to dap you up. I'm a stranger.
Like yeah, like now I be like yo, like
Strangers
embracing
crazy.
a person, saying what's up, shaking their hand, but like back then I felt like this what it is. Like I wore it. Like you could tell that I don't wanna
Oh, okay.
like talk to you or like I'm looking like why the fuck is you in my face? At first, but like it's something that I learned through time that it's a better way to go about it though.
Yeah, no. I mean, that comes with a lot of, Would you categorize that as, like trauma? Because one thing I've realized, even
Experience.
I love listening to. I think Chicago artists are the group of artists, especially the ones that come from the hood, right? Not saying certain ones don't, but when I listen to you, even Keith, I listen to Swervo definitely a lot because he named the album PTSD, right? Like I hear y'all wearing y'all trauma, but also working it out as y'all get a little bit older. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
Is that something you've processed as that, or?
It could be that. It's definitely my personality too. I'm like I deal with anxiety a lot. Like I ain't really I got social issues like social anxiety a lot.
It's just a lot, bro. There's a lot going on in folks' head. Folks think a lot. It's a lot of the people ain't talking. They talking in their head. Like, bro, I talk in my head my whole life. We're just thinking. Like, niggas just thinking. You just thinking.
Times like I just have that's an issue for me just talking to people. Like no matter what it is, it could be on some friendly shit. Cause I'm the type of person that gotta warm up to people. So it could be both of those things though, and why I act like that.
We rock with Polo. Polo G, give his thoughts on Kai Cenat working with Adin Ross.
I fuck with Kai. Tough, man. I was like one of the I mean, from what I know I feel like I was one of the first
I
artists.
think it was him, then
rap
NLE,
artists,
then
like
him.
really tapped in with him because I'm a YouTube surfer. Like I surf YouTube.
Yeah, I think it was NLE, then
Yeah,
Polo.
yeah, for sure.
Like, what was it that made you think that was gonna be like a wave? Because clearly it is, right?
I ain't really know whether or not I really got hip to streaming as time went along, like really understanding what it is. I just see they clips on YouTube. I would have never imagined that these kids be getting this rich off of sitting in front of their computer. But it's definitely good entertainment. I ain't trying to knock it. I'm just saying like it's crazy. Like it's so many different ways and avenues to make money nowadays. And streaming like a big part of media and music now though.
Yeah, I was telling Kai and Aiden. Actually, I was telling Aiden, and I think you have you were one of the first rappers we even gave him like that look, right? Like mainstream, because that's now the thing, right? Every rapper, and I remember saying to Aiden back then when Aiden first started doing stuff for rappers, he used to beg me to post him like, yo, bro, could you just throw this up on the page? He was like, yo, I'll host you on Twitch if you do it, right? 'Cause I think he wanted to pay me. He was like, no, you just host me. Now, now the thing is actually every label wants Kai to react to their artist songs. They want, well, oh yo, go do a stream with Kai, which is like it just kind of changed, right? And what do you think about that? Because some people might be like, well, they're not like music heads, but they do represent the demographic that your music is influencing.
It's all just
You
promotion.
saying what I think about them, like depending on the streamers?
Yeah. Because I've heard some rappers say they don't like when they hear hip hop opinions or opinions on the music from the streamers. But even if they're not like super tapped into music or know a lot about music or care a lot about music,
That's your listening audience, though. The people gonna tell you. The people gonna tell you. You know, that's what. If anything, the rappers, if you don't like it, you think you want to find out your song, not the people gonna tell you.
the fans that they got are who's listening to your music, right?
Yeah. But it go both ways though. Like it could be something that you shouldn't get mad at, but then I do understand from an artist standpoint. I understand where they come from. Like you ain't really tapped into my music or this type of music, and your platform's so big, and you can, discredit a motherfucker on some shit that you ain't really hip to, or this ain't really your forte. I mean your cup of tea in the first place. Is like that's putting the artist really in a lose situation.
That's what DDG be talking about. That's exactly what DD be getting mad at. That's exactly what DD be getting mad at. I get it, cause it's like, yeah, these your audience, and you telling them his ass, so now they not even gonna, I get it. That's exactly what DD be like, getting mad at all these niggas.
Big, and you can, but at that point I understand where they come from. Like you ain't really tapped into my music or this type of music, and your platform's so big, and you can, discredit a motherfucker on some shit that you ain't really hip to, or this ain't really your forte. I mean your cup of tea in the first place. Is like that's putting the artist really in a lose situation.
When you did Aiden stream, like that shit went viral, but obviously I think people were just a lot of people were wondering if it was staged, right? Like the whole thing where, like clearly I feel like he was playing a character, right? But you didn't fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking about? That it was Zenat and B-Mo.
Improv. I said that to somebody. It's like
that gay
it's like going on Saturday. It's a new Saturday Night Live. You go on there, and it's kind of like all like you gotta like play into whatever character that they're trying to bring out, but it's not just like a chill. Because the fans are like, they have 300,000 people watching these days, so they want to see. Oh, they want to see y'all do a dance battle. They want to see y'all
freestyle.
They want to see y'all play a game versus each other. Some shit. It's like SNL. What did you think it was when you first went on Aiden shit?
I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even know what to expect. Like,
Yeah,
I ain't know
Aiden
what
was
he
the
gonna
OG.
ask me or have me doing. It's just like I just end up doing this shit because I understood how important being a part of that side of media was at that point. But I ain't, cause I like that around that time I did his stream. That's when it was first really becoming a thing that the rappers was pairing with the streamers on stream. At first they was just doing their thing on their own. Now you seeing like you will see Kai do the 24 hours with set and shit. I think that shit crazy though. Cause like me, like my person, I can't do no shit like that.
Yeah, he can't do nothing. Polo can't do nothing. He can do it. He'll be just chill. He'll be like bullying, man.
I feel like you got a personality, but I feel like you have a hard exterior. Pause. Like you just, you know.
His niggas definitely Polo probably the funniest nigga out.
You have a lot of. You have a
like when he tell a joke, that shit probably so funny because he don't joke around. So. They're probably hilarious.
People. And I think that's what those streams are for, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was even talking about Kai and like he did a stream with, who was it? Ice Spice, and I was just like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think Ice Spice got like a bubbling personality.
It was her coming out stream,
but that stream made her look fun. You know what I mean? So sometimes that's, you know, obviously if they hit you with the gay shit,
Kai stream with Ice Spice, I wouldn't say it made her mainstream, but it boosted her for sure.
There's no way, like, there's no way you could counteract that, but it's supposed to kind of like, you know what I mean, get you in a fun mood where they're like, oh shit, this nigga, oh damn, this nigga can play basketball, damn, oh shit, he like funny, he got a humor, you know what I mean? Like, so you probably do another stream, just not like a 24-hour stream, right?
Yeah, I'm down to do another stream though for sure.
Shout out Polo. Let me see if we got one more that's worth. You know.
What do you think about Kai?
Polo. Nah, we don't give a fuck about DJ Vlad. Yeah, man. Shout out Polo G, man. Inspiration to us all. One of the hood poet, GOAT. Just dropped a banger, honestly. For being real, just dropped a banger. Shout out to them boys, Kai and them. Yeah, man. Go support Polo, bro. Mental health matters. I got about, how much I think I weigh right now? But like 226. Hey, I gotta lose that, but love y'all, boys. Love y'all. Bro, they honey, we ain't stopping, bro. I don't know about you. I don't know if you even got started yet, but I ain't gonna stop. Just know that.